Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Rizky Maulana. My student's number is 20 21 22 073, and I am as moderator of the fourth group of Foundation and Functional Grammar. And the members of this group consists of 5 people. The first one is me, Muhammad Rizky Maulana, and then Dini Novianti, Aura Skar, Alia Citra, and the last one is Raihani Fitria Salsabila. Okay, today we are gonna present about additional meaning, relational, existential, and meteorological processes. Okay, for all of the presenters, time is yours.
Hi, my name is Didi Novianti. My student's number is 2021-22-059. Here I will explain about relational processes. Relational processes is the process of being and having, and in relational processes can be further subclassified according to whether they are first intensive, which is, second possessive, which is has, and circumstantial, which are attribute in the center and process surrounds. There are two types of relational processes: attributive processes and identifying processes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ali Citra Laisi. My student's number is 2021-22-74. Here I will explain the material about attributive and carrier, which assign a quality are called attributive processes. Each has its own characteristic participant roles. In attributive, these are carrier and attributive. For example, cytoplasm is sort of a jelly-like material. Cytoplasm is carrier. Is attributive intensive. Sort of a jelly-like material is attributive. Or plant cells have a cell wall. Plant cell is carrier, have its attributive possessive, and a cell wall is attributive. Or the cell appears transparent. The cell is carrier. Appears is attributive circumstantial, and transparent is attributive. Another sample is the yolk is inside the albumin. The yolk is carrier. Is attributive circumstantial, and inside the albumin is attributive. But if we take a difficult case such as a whale is a mammal, a whale is carrier. Is attributive intensive, and a mammal is attributive. So we find that while it is reversible, like a mammal is a whale, the relationship doesn't hold from the original. That is, while all whales are mammals, all mammals are not whales, as a mammal is a whale suggests. The clause "a whale is a mammal" is assigning class membership, not identification. Thank you.
Identifying processes is a process to assign a quality of something. There are two roles in participants of identifying process: token and value. And also, identifying processes are reversible. It means the clause can be reversed in order and the semantic relationship still holds. For example, there is a sentence: Harry is a British singer. Harry is the token, is the process, intensive process, and a British singer is the value. Things to remember are: identifying process is reversible. Token takes a subject in active sentence. Token is more concrete than value. We can reverse this sentence into: a British singer is Harry. A British singer is the value, is the intensive process, and Harry is the token.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizky Maulana. After learning about the relational processes, now we are moving to the next materials. We are going to talk about existential processes, but first we have to know what is the definition of it. Okay, existential processes is the process that represent something that exists or happens. While existential clauses are not overall very common in discourse, on the order of 3 to 4% of all clauses are existential. They make an important specialized contribution to various kinds of text. For example, in narrative, they serve to introduce central participants in the placement, setting, orientation stage at the beginning of a story. And This is easy to be identified as the structure involved the use of the word there. The word there in such clauses has no representational function but is needed as a subject. Existential clauses typically have the verb be. They are expressed by verb meaning exists or happens. Exist, remain, arise, occur, some about, happen, take place, and some circumstantial feature. The word there in such clauses is neither a participant nor a circumstance. It has no representational function in the transitivity structure of the clause, but it serves to indicate the feature of existence and it's needed interpersonally as a subject. Unlike participants and circumstances, this existential there cannot be queer, theme predicated, or theme identified. And sometimes students may often confuse the existential there with a circumstantial there. A good example from H&M is to compare "there is your father" on the line existential with "there is your father" circumstantial relational. Now, that the response to the first is "oh, is there," while that for the second is "oh, is he." Existential processes usually contains a circumstantial elements of the time or place, and a clause "on the line" is an example of circumstantial element of place. Existential clause shows the existence of something, while relational clause show the attribute, in this case the location of something. The entity or event that is being said to exist is labeled simply existent. In principle, there can exist of any kind of phenomenon that can be construed as a thing, person, object, institution, abstraction, but also any action or event, as in, is there going to be a storm? There was another robbery in the street. And here the existential merges into the material type of clause. There's a little difference in meaning between existential, there was a robbery, and material creative, robbery took place. Not the present tense, robbery is taking place. This type is unique in English, in that it has no participant in it. It serves the interpersonal function of subject, like there in an existential clauses, but it has no function in transitivity. If you are told that it's raining, you cannot ask what is, and it cannot be theme predicated. We cannot say it is that raining or serve as an identified theme or rhyme. We cannot say it what's raining. What raining is it? Okay, I think enough from me. Thanks for your nice attention. The next material will be conveyed by my partner. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Raihani Fitri Salsabila. My student's number is 2021222051. Now I would like to continue to explain about existential processes. Let's take a look at this sentence. There's a unicorn in the garden. S is existential, a unicorn is existent, and in the garden is circumstance of place. The word there has no representational function. It is required because of the need for a subject in English. And then existential processes are expressed by verbs or existing be, exist, arise, and the existent can be a phenomenon of any kind. For example, there ensued a protracted legal battle. Ensued is existential. A protracted legal battle is existent. Next, if in an existential clause containing a circumstantial element, the circumstantial element is thematic. The word there may be omitted. On the matinee jacket was a blood stain. On the matinee jacket is circumstance of place. Was is existential, and a blood stain is existent. Now let's add the word there in that sentence. It would be, there was a blood stain on the matinee jacket. Was is existential, a blood stain is existent, and on the matinee jacket is circumstance of place. And then existential there is not to be confused with circumstantial there. There's your book, right where you left it. There in this sentence is attribute circumstance. S is attributive and your book is career. And then there's even a book about great Australian Danis. S is existential, a book is existent, and about great Australian Danis is circumstance of matter. Why are they different? Because there in the sentence there's your book tells where the book is. But there in the sentence there's even a book about great Australian Danis is telling you that such a book exists. Thank you.
My name is Auras Kadur Aziza and my student's number is 2021222072. Now I will explain about meteorological process. Meteorological process is a process to analyze it that has no representational function but does provide a subject. Meteorological clauses construe the participant involved in the Earth's atmosphere and its changes. Also, they can be used to indicate time. In meteorological process, there is only one participant, meteorological, and the word it has no representational function but does provide a subject. The it serves the interpersonal function of subject, like the there in an existential clause, but has no function in transitivity. If you are told that it's raining, you cannot ask what is, and the it cannot be then predicated. We cannot say it's it that's raining, or serve as an identified theme or dream. We cannot say it is what's raining or what's raining is it. These are the sentences that use meteorological process. It's windy. It has no representational function, and windy is meteorological. It's raining. It has no representational function, and raining is meteorological. It's 4 o'clock. It has no representational function, and 4 o'clock is meteorological. Alright, that's all from me about meteorological process. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for all of the presenters who have conveyed the materials well, and I hope you also listen and understand about this material well. I think that's enough from us. I apologize if there are a lot of mistakes during presentation, and thanks for your nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.